Hey everyone, it's Kyle from Cool Collectibles back again for another review. This time it's the Figma SP-145 Deluxe version of Tutankhamun in their Table Museum series. And this is probably the favorite of mine in the series so far. I've got 6 of these now. If you've been following the channel, you would have noticed the last 5 videos on the previous figures. And this is their latest release. So if I just give you a quick look at the box, you'll see what you get in this deluxe version. The deluxe version having this sarcophagus. I think the regular version includes everything else except that sarcophagus. So if you like that alternate display and him getting out of the coffin, that would be this would be the version to get. And overall, I think the extra piece is pretty awesome as well in terms of detail and paint application. But that's just the packaging there. The accessories wise, I'll just move these guys out of the way. It does come with these cross arms that you can swap out on the figure so that he can lie in the coffin. And when you use these cross arms, it comes with the accessories here, where I think you insert it like so, and then you insert that thing in that way, and then you can have him folding his arms across like that in the coffin. So that's pretty nicely done there. And these are very nicely painted as well. So the gold and the blue there is really nicely done. There's no color bleed or anything like that. So very nicely done from, I guess, that metallic sheen perspective. Also comes with an alternate swap out mummy head. Presumably, when they discovered Tutankhamun's his burial chamber, I assume they had to take this off to get access to the mummy, and they found this underneath, and so you can swap that out as he's taking that off. Then it also has the whole suite of swap out hands, and they are nicely sort of sculpted with that bandaging and so on, and the paint application, so it's not just a straight reuse of hand molds or anything like that, so that's very nicely done. It comes with a clear translucent stand for the sarcophagus, so it's got the peg at the back there, and you just put that in there so you can have it lying on the back there like that, so that's a nice addition. And then it comes with the standard base and stand for the figure. But that's pretty much it for the accessories, apart from the sarcophagus. So I'll just give you guys a closer look at that. Hold on. Alright, so here is the sarcophagus, and it is plastic but really nicely detailed and sculpted. All of this sort of patterning here is really nicely done, and the scales here sort of differ slightly as it comes through, and it's got the patterning on the edges here, and then the front. As I was saying before, the paint application is very nice and sharp. So the patterning along here, there's no bleed or anything in the gold or the blue or the red there. And the detailing in the mask itself is very nicely done. You can sort of see the cobra there at the top. So very nicely detailed. And then of course you can split it open. It just pegs on both sides there, the top and bottom. And then you can essentially have him lying inside, so it does fit. Well, the photos say that it does fit. It is a bit of a snug fit, I guess. Sorry, I did that off camera, but you can see there it is a bit of a snug fit, but you should be able to close that up. But I'll only be using the sarcophagus insofar as having the mummy sort of climb out of it in that sort of funny style. And then probably taking off this mask as well. So the mask itself, very nicely done. Sort of that youthful look. I think he was pretty young when he died too. Probably in his late teens, if I remember. And again, the paint details, if you can see there, very nicely done all the way through. I mean, in particular, this back bit here, very nicely detailed. And the blue stripes there are all nice and sharp. And the gold really does have a very nice sheen to it, where it does look very realistic. But that's pretty much it for the sarcophagus. I'll take this mask off and put the mummy head on and give you guys a closer look at the figure. Alright, so here you have the mummy figure, and the sculpting is pretty nice overall, I have to say. I do like all the bandaging there. It's a shame that the joints are sort of unpainted plastic like they are for all the figures in this series, but they do have a nice feel and tightness and smoothness to them, but I guess that does sort of break up the sculpt of the bandages and so on, which is unfortunate. But overall, I think they've done a pretty good job representing all of the various layers and the patterning of the bandages and so on. Get a bit of rotation at the thigh there. I don't think the other figures had rotation at the top of the thigh, which is nice. And as I was saying before, the articulation, these joints are really good. They're not double jointed or anything like that, but they give a really nice wide range of motion. And he's got the usual torso action there, and also at the waist. And this is a floating sort of softer piece. And the neck, you get lots of decent range of motion, so you can have him sort of peeking out of, getting out of the coffin and so on. So I'll probably have him slowly climbing out in my collection, and having a bit of fun with the others in the series as well. So that's pretty much it for the figure. I think for these 6, this as I was saying before, this is probably my favourite of the series so far, and I think there are a few coming up. So let me just grab my phone and let's just see what they do have coming up this year. Hold on. Not sure if you guys can see that, or if that's too blurry or anything, but I guess this is the full series on the Good Smile page, which is, I guess, part of their manufacturing team or design team. I am missing the original Venus de Milo. I really do want that one actually, but it doesn't seem like any current retailer's got it in stock, and the eBay prices are pretty crazy, so hopefully that gets a reissue like some of the others. I'm not sure I really need the babies, but I wouldn't mind the couple of Japanese figures there in that sort of iconic artwork. And these ones I've got. So these are the 4 that are coming up. I think the Moai is a reissue, so hopefully that comes out soon. And then there's the Shikoki Dogu, the Japanese statue, the Winged Victory of Samothrace, and the Birth of Venus by Botticelli. So looking forward to seeing how those turn out later this year, and hopefully I can get those as well. And we'll see if Pop Culture here in Australia has a discount or anything like that, but we'll see what happens towards the end of the year. I think some of those are coming out later in the year, so in the meantime, these will be quite a lot of fun in the collection, so definitely hang around the Instagram and Facebook page if you can, and I'll see what photos I can post up over the next week or so. But they definitely have been a lot of fun, these figures. You can either go pretty serious with them or go all out crazy with them, and I'll find somewhere in between. But I'll see how I go with the photos and so on. But hopefully you can give the video a like and subscribe to the channel as well. I've got a few more things coming up in the next few days with Transformers Masterpiece Trailbreaker, and also the Lego Lunar New Year set. So hopefully you can hang around for that as well. And until then, thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.